Sea Fires by Robert Southey. On Saturday, July the 1st, Anno Domini 949, a fire is said to have risen from the sea and consumed many towns on the coast of Spain. It travelled on into the interior and continued its work, destroying many places entirely, and part of Zamora, Carrion, Castoxerz, Burgos, Biavienza, Calzats, Pancorvo, and Buradon. Renals Compostellanos and many other ancient writings record this phenomenon, which Morales called strange and monstrous and difficult to believe. Vagantzevus quotes the original passage from the Memorias de Candela. Era 987 Caliun Dio de Sabado a la hora de nona stadio flamma del mare enciende muchas villas escipadados y hombres y bestias en esto mismo ma incidio penas en Zamora un barrio en el Carrion en el Castoxerz en Burgos de Viesca en la Cacada y en Pacora en Buradon en otras muchas villas. A similar phenomenon is said to have occurred in our own island at a much later age. In the year 1694 the country after Harlech and Merionethshire was annoyed about 8 months by a fire exhalation. It was seen only in the night, and consisted of a livid vapour which rose from the sea or seemed to come from Carnarvonshire. Across the bay of the sea 8 or 9 miles broad on the west side, it spread from this bay over the land, set fire to all the barns, stacks of hay and corn in its way. It also infected the air, and blasted the grass and herbage in such a manner that a great mortality of cattle, sheep, and horses ensued. It proceeded constantly to and from the same place, in stormy as well as in calm nights, but more frequently in the winter than in the following summer. It never fired anything but in the night. The flames, which were weakened of a bluish colour, did no injury to human creatures, for the inhabitants did frequently rush into the middle of them unhurt to save the hay and corn. This vapour was at length extinguished by ringing bells, firing guns, blowing horns, and otherwise putting the air into motion whenever it was seen to approach the shore. A man of science, as well as of philosophic mind, would employ himself when examining those accounts of prodigies in the early annalists and chronicles, which of late years have been indiscriminately regarded as only worthy of contempt. The more superficial age of intellectual history is that which commenced with Mr. Locke's philosophy, and therefore cannot yet be said to have determined the French Revolution.